Take a moment, breathe in, let the noise fade. Today I want to talk to you about something we often overlook in the pursuit of success, strength, and self-growth. Compassion, not as weakness, not as softness, but as one of the greatest forces of courage the human spirit can wield. In a world obsessed with winning, compassion reminds us to care, to feel, to connect, to lead, not just with power but with heart. You see, compassion is not just about kindness to others. It starts with how you treat yourself. Because let's be honest, we are our own harshest critics. We speak to ourselves in ways we'd never speak to a friend. We punish ourselves for not being enough, not doing enough, not achieving fast enough. But hear this. You are worthy of compassion. Even when you're struggling, even when you're healing, even when you feel like you failed, you are human. And that alone is enough. Self-compassion is not self-pity, it's not laziness, it's not weakness. It is the fuel that allows you to rise again. When you stop kicking yourself, you start growing. When you stop judging your pain, you start healing. When you show yourself grace, you begin to understand others better too. Because real compassion doesn't stay locked inside. It radiates outward. Compassion changes how we move through the world. Imagine this, a world where we pause before reacting, where we ask why someone might be hurting, instead of labeling them as difficult. A world where we don't assume weakness in others, but recognize battles we cannot see. We don't know what people carry behind their smiles. We don't know the weight behind someone's silence, but compassion reminds us everyone is fighting something, and sometimes, the greatest gift you can give isn't advice or solutions or correction, it's simply presence. I see you, I hear you, I'm with you, that's compassion, and that's power. The strongest people aren't the ones who shout the loudest. They're the ones who lift others quietly. They're the ones who keep showing up with gentleness in a hard world. Compassion is not passive. It's not a feel-good add-on. It's a daily decision to be better, to choose empathy over ego, to choose understanding over judgment, to choose love when it's easier to walk away. And it's not always easy. It takes strength to forgive. It takes courage to remain kind when you're tired, hurt, or misunderstood. But it's worth it, because every act of compassion plants a seed, and you never know who will grow because you cared enough to stop and show it. So let me ask you, what would happen if today you extended a little more grace to yourself, to someone you disagree with, to someone who disappointed you, to someone you've labeled or judged too quickly? What would shift if you stopped trying to win every interaction and instead asked, how can I connect? The truth is, we don't always need to be right. Sometimes we just need to be real, human, honest, present. Compassion builds bridges that pride would burn. And here's something powerful to remember. Compassion does not make you soft. It makes you unstoppable. Because while others burn out in the chase for status or control, compassion keeps your heart alive. It grounds you. It guides you. It's the secret strength behind great leaders, behind healers, behind movements that change the world. History remembers the ones who cared, so why not be one of them? Imagine a world where compassion isn't rare, but normal. Where people ask more, judge less. Where love is not something to earn, but something we extend, freely, boldly, often. It starts with you. You don't have to fix everything. You don't have to save the world, but you can speak gently, you can listen deeply, you can forgive bravely, you can stand up with grace. That's not small, that's how change begins. So today, choose compassion. Choose it even when it's hard, even when it's uncomfortable, even when no one else is choosing it. Because the world doesn't need more noise, it needs more heart. And you have more to give than you know. Be kind, be bold. Be compassionate. That's how you change the world, one heart at a time. Lead with compassion, leave a legacy that lifts.